Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beef Reacts. Today, we're going to be watching intense Maori All Blacks Haka against the British and Irish Lions. And I'm back here. And we're also watching another video I don't remember the name of, but we're here with my boy, Dav, from the Lambency Show.
How you doing, Beef?
I'm doing great. You've seen him once, you've seen him twice. This might be the third time you've seen him. It might be the fourth or fifth. I don't know when I upload these. I don't even think about it. I edit, I schedule, and then I say, fuck it. Because that's what I do best.
Fuck it is the best life motto you can have.
It's the only thing that really stays consistent is my ballsiness to not plan a fucking thing out.
Yeah.
But, Dev.
Yes.
What are we watching today? Tell me a little bit about what we're looking at here.
So, what we're going to watch is a thing called the Haka. So, if these are coming out in order, we've just watched a video about a New Zealand player. Mm-hmm. So now we're going to watch something which is the whole New Zealand team, which is the Haka. So it is essentially it's a dance that they do at the start of a rugby game. It's based off traditional Maori traditions, which is how you say that word. It's essentially supposed to be an intimidation dance, and it's a really, really cool thing to watch. And to be honest, I was trying to decide which video that I was going to use to show you this, and I really just couldn't decide. So we've got two to watch today. Yeah, but they are of the what is known as the Haka, which it does show up in other sports as well. But obviously rugby is what I know. So these are two Hakas from rugby.
I am excited. Now, I hope there's a lot of gyrating of the hips. I hope that
there's some
beautiful women come out on the field, so that way we know what they're about. But these are just my hopes. They're the ramblings of a madman.
There's lots of tongues.
I'm fine with tongues. I'm just saying, these are the ramblings of a madman. I'm a madman, Dav. I hope you know this.
Oh, we all are mad.
Anyway, let's jump into this.
Let's go.
Now a moment for the Maori All Blacks to prepare for the Haka, the team that introduced the Haka to New Zealand rugby.
The team that introduced it. Okay, this is kind of dope.
Yeah, so there are some other teams that do a Haka as well. But I think these were the first ones to do it. It's more famous from New Zealand anyway.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I guarantee if a bunch of British people saw this, they would get terrified.
yeah, pretty much.
Not the Welsh or the Scottish. Why is it that you were ruled over by the biggest pussies on the planet? I want to know.
That is a good question. I don't know.
Like, the Welsh are fucking dope. They're people that want it. The Scottish are dope. And the Irish have the IRA. How do you have a monarchy that
I don't know.
ruled over you?
I couldn't tell you.
I fucking can't either. Like, it's insane to me.
No, me.
Anyway.
Welsh independence. Yeah, go on.
I'm pounding it. Let's get it. I'm not gonna lie, I'd laugh at their faces. Like I don't think I'd be intimidated. I feel like I could see it being intimidating, you know what I mean? The guy with the spear.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm too much of a idiot to like be scared.
Yeah, I can totally see what you mean. I particularly like the guy in the back right with his tongue out and his eyes closed. That's pretty damn good.
Well, like, that's what I'm getting at. Like, it's one of those things to me where I'm like, well, if I saw a bunch of grown men with their hands on their hips being like, ah, I'd be like, ah, right back, you know? Like,
Yeah.
What are you on about right now, Hope?
Which makes sense until you meet them in person and they're like a foot taller than you.
Okay. We don't. I'm a handsome 5'10".
Yeah, they're like all like 6'5" or something.
Oh God, yeah. Okay, I take everything I just said back.
Yeah.
I'd be scared.
There's a computer screen between us, so we're fine. But like in real life, dear God.
How many practices do you think this took?
I don't know.
This had to have been a week practice. Like they didn't even play rugby. They were just...
I'll be honest. I've seen clips of schools doing these, so it's something that's built into them. There are variations, but yeah, they obviously put time into this.
I'm a big fan of the war, but like, goddamn, that dude looks like he's pissing himself. Imagine you have to take this seriously, though. Like, you have to look at them and take that seriously in any... Like, just in real life, if you saw somebody doing this, you wouldn't laugh a little bit. You wouldn't be like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, if it was just random guy on the street, yeah, probably. But, like, they're like an army. It's like... Especially for the past, like, 2 decades where they were just unchallenged as just dominant over the entire sport.
I think it's because of this. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like... If I saw this, like, I wouldn't expect them to actually be a dominant force for some reason. I'd be like, oh, we got this. But no, it's just scary.
No.
If anyone feels disrespected by what I'm saying, I'm sorry. I'm an asshole. Like, I've always been an asshole. We've known this for a while now.
Yeah, it does look silly, but it's a really cool tradition.
I feel like it's one of those things of, I'm saying it's silly, but if given the opportunity, I would be on the front lines being like,
oh, I'd love to do it. It'd be so cool.
Oh my God, 100%, I'd be a part of this. All right?
Yeah.
Don't take me saying it's silly as me being like a condemnation of it. Me saying it's silly as me as a fucking person across the sea looking at something and going, yeah, this is a little bit silly. This is just a wee bit silly to me. And then immediately afterwards being like, well, would you want to be a part? Oh, fuck, of course I would want to be a part of it. All right?
Yeah.
Like, no questions about it.
So that was the first one.
And then they just go back to the pitch. All right, let's get to the second.
Yeah, and then have the game.
Boom.
So basically, that one was a bit more traditional because they had like the sticks and everything.
Yep.
This is more what you'd normally get in a normal game of rugby.
Haven't lost at this venue since 1986. Only 3 of this current All Black team were born in 1986.
Oh.
Now the Haka.
They have not lost a game here in over fucking 30 years?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm not kidding. New Zealand were number 1 for a reason.
Oh my God. I'd love to go to a rugby game. I bet this would be fun.
Oh, they are a great atmosphere.
Dav, you know what the problem is right now for me?
What's that?
I can't imagine, like, being on the pitch, being the person holding the camera, filming this, and keeping a straight face.
I know what you mean.
Because there's like some level of like disassociation required, where it's like I'm not in it, I'm not playing the sport, I'm not like there doing it like it, and I'm like just sitting here and I'm watching, I'm like this is ridiculously awesome. And
it is so cool.
Like it's so fucking cool in a lot of ways. In the same time, the things that make it cool also kind of make it ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
Like, imagine watching football, like American football or some bullshit, or watching soccer, and they come out to a dance number. Like, you would be like, what the fuck? But you'd also be like, alright, yeah, that's kind of dope. Like, that was cool, but, like, I'm so fucking confused.
Yeah.
And that's
I know exactly what you mean.
That's where I'm at here. Oh, he's a spooky boy. I'm loving. So I think this has to be akin to like somebody's warm-up thing. Like you know what I mean? like this is them getting themselves psyched up for the game.
Yeah, so its origins are that was the Maori dance that they would do when people landed on New Zealand to just scare them away before they even fought them. So people would see that and be like, "Nah, fuck going to that island. There's lunatics there," and then they'd leave. So that's where it comes from, and it's such a cool thing to still see today.
I'm not gonna lie, it works. It would work. It would work on me.
Yeah, like watching it on a screen is very different to being stood like 20 feet away from it.
I'm gonna be honest. If I was 20 feet away from this, I would be intimidated, and like
Yeah.
I think I'm taking for granted the fact that I am behind a screen, and I'm willing to admit that. I am 100% willing to admit that.
Yeah. Also, one of these guys could just flex and snap me in half. Like,
and that's okay. Like, I'm okay with that reality. All right, that's fine with me. But like, god damn, are they just going back to the pitch? Okay.
Yeah, that's it. So they do the Haka, and then the game goes on.
Well,
so they do that before like pretty much every game. It's really cool.
I'm fucking with it heavy, actually. Like, I feel like it's one of those things. If I'm coming off as very negative, and like I'm not trying to, because like it's dope. Like, I'm not gonna cap.
Yeah.
Like, it's dope. But either way, thank you all so much for watching. If you don't mind, just like, comment, share, subscribe. Question of the day, Dab. What's the question of the day?
Shit, you didn't tell me I was going to ask a question of the day before.
Well, give a question of the day. It's not so easy, is it? When you have to come up with it on the spot.
Not a clue.
Yeah, listen, I'm being real with you. I come up with the question of the day on the spot every fucking time. I literally don't go in with a
You're
plan.
a madman. You
I
are
really
a madman.
am. Question of the day: if you showed up on New Zealand and you saw these people doing this, how many people do you think you would need, like, in your squad before you're like, all right, I can conquer New Zealand?
That is a good question. Let me quickly check something. Hang on a minute. I will find out.
I think you put me in a squad 4 deep, we're winning. You could never beat a squad 4 deep. That's just factually correct.
So if that was in 2001, it would be I would need whatever 5.123 million less than the entire population of the world is, because that's everywhere that's not New Zealand.
Fair enough.
Literally the entire population that isn't New Zealand for me not to shit myself.
You know what? That's completely fair. I guess here's the thing. I guess if I had like 4,000 people and I still saw them doing that dance, I'd be shook a little bit. I'd be shooken in
Yeah.
confidence.
Especially because like they wouldn't be in rugby jerseys; they'd be in like the giant, like freaky face masks with big sticks.
And not even just that, but like they're not scared. Like they show
Oh,
no
they're not.
fear in seeing what
Oh yeah.
Maybe not a good question of the day, but still answer it. Either way, like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace out, everyone. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.